Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Great to see you. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Melody. I am a sovereignty and ascension guide. I do help people unplug from the matrix on all levels. That's going to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and most importantly, physically. How we can pull back our consent on all these levels, and so that we can step into our purpose, our divine purpose, and our true divine birthright of sovereignty, spiritual sovereignty. That is your divine birthright and the blueprint that we are achieving as a collective. So, welcome. It's really good to have you here. Today, I am just talking a little bit about the financial matrix. A lot of people are very, very much aware and burnt out of the financial servitude that we have been under for our entire lifetimes and most of our parents and grandparents generations back. So, as a collective, we have reached a tipping point of being burnt out, and the truth is becoming apparent on all levels how rigged the game truly is. Now, people in the spiritual community talk about sovereignty a lot, and then there's a whole nother counterculture of sovereign warriors out there who are talking about sovereignty in the physical sense, the paperwork, the biblical sense of understanding what the biblical version of sovereignty and how that relates to our legal system, the natural law. So, what is natural law, and how are these two systems intertwined? And this is really where we need to go. To understand the financial matrix and the control structure that we are in, it does go back to spirituality and spiritual control. And the Bible is actually a roadmap for helping you understand or overstand, actually, who you are in a divine sense. You are royalty. You are divine royalty. You are the king and queen of your own domain. And we do not know this. There is a movie called Jupiter Ascending that I do share often, and especially the entire movie, but the scene of her finding out, spoiler alert, of her true royal blood, and her whole process of going through reclaiming her royalty. So that reclamation process is actually what the physical sovereignty movement is all about. Now, this movement is gaining much popularity and much full speed ahead, especially here in the United States. And if you're new to ideas like Nasara, Jasara, or the financial freedom that is supposed to be coming to America and the world. So NASARA is the National Economic Recovery Act, and JASARA is the global one. Now, this does relate to some conspiracy stuff and Q and people who have been getting information that there will be a financial reset. And this is similar to, I would say, what Trump was, kind of a stand down operation, a wolf in sheep's clothing, another tactic of giving your power away, waiting for salvation from some force outside of you. So, Trump deceived millions and millions and millions of awakened, truth-seeking, honest, good-hearted Americans, patriots who wanted nothing but this country to turn around and be the country that it is meant to be, that our founding fathers wanted it to be, the true land of liberty. And so when Trump showed his true cards and allegiance to Israel, and that he is just a New World puppet, just like all the other presidents, that his bloodline is part of it all. He was selected just like every other president. That was a huge letdown. But the great news of that is that letdown is what aided the Great Awakening. We were able to see the common threat that all people on both sides of the political spectrum now see. There is only one enemy, and it is uniting us. And so when it comes to Nasara and Jasara and waiting for the financial reset to happen, this is where the sovereignty movement really comes into play, because you are reclaiming what is rightfully yours. You are a king and queen. You are a multi-millionaire at birth. This comes back to your birth certificate. And it is the reclaiming process of this, of learning how to perform on paper and understanding that all your bills are already paid for. Everything that you have ever wanted and want is, in fact, already paid for, that you actually are the creditor. You are the creator, and you create the money. We are lied to believe that everything outside of us has more power than us. That banks and those types of institutions are what lend us money. This is very far from the truth. You are the one that creates the money. And this deception goes so deep, they don't want you to know that. And so in the sovereignty process, you learn to operate on the private side. You become an individual banker. You become a private banker. We are all bankers, unknowing to us. Every time you use your social security number, you are performing, but you are ignorant to what you are performing. You are unaware that you are extending credit every single time you are using your social security number. Anytime you apply for anything, you are extending your credit. Again, you are a multi-millionaire. So learning how to reclaim this is the key in the physical financial sovereignty movement. So I am building a course on this. I have been successful in working with the IRS and paying off bills and doing things the right way, the correct way in the sovereignty movement. And so I'm excited to share that with you. But I just wanted to give you a little taste of the discussion of sovereignty, because what this channel is focused on and what I'm trying to create for everybody is a school that helps us free ourselves on all the levels to step into our true sovereignty, divine being, where we are the complete creators, which we are. And the veils are getting so thin and the energies are insanely high. Nothing can stop this. And it's just, finishing up the steps in the 3D world through the next couple of years here, through 2027 and the cross of the sleeping phoenix. We have a lot of loose ends to tie up. And so really declaring and revoking any and all contracts that you have unknowingly signed up for or given your consent to is the key of this reclamation process. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Bye.